What's up, Bears fans? Nicholas Moreano here. Adam Hoge. We're breaking down another wide receivers prospect, and we're going to North Dakota State and talking about Christian Watson there, Adam. You can see the stats here, 2021 and 43 receptions, 801 yards, 7 touchdowns. What do you like about Christian Watson?
The Bison. First of all, I just love this program. They're putting guys in the pros every single year. And Watson, the way he's blown up kind of pre-draft, really good job at the Senior Bowl, which to me, when you're coming from a smaller school, you jump up in competition, you have a good week at the Senior Bowl. That definitely matters. Blew up the combine too. He's a big wide receiver, 6'4", a little bit over 6'4", ran a 4.36. So like that size speed combination you absolutely love. And even though you saw the stats there, not a ton of catches, you got to understand that program, they run the football a lot. Okay, so there's not a ton of catches out there to go get. But when you look at what he did, 20.4 yards per reception. So when he did catch the ball, he was making huge plays. I think he had multiple touchdowns over 65 yards too. He's not afraid to block. And as a bonus, gives you kick return ability. 2 touchdowns in the kick return game last year. So that's just kind of an extra, cherry on top there with Christian Watson. He's a very good player.
Like what he plays with an edge. Like after he makes a big play, like those 65-plus yarders, I've seen him like on tape where he's just kind of, you see him talking to the defender. And there's an edge that he plays with. So there's that factor, that confidence, that swagger that he brings to the equation as well. But separating downfield, it's going to match up what Justin Fields does in throwing the long ball. So I think that could be a nice pairing. But obviously, not every prospect is perfect.
Yeah.
What are some of the concerns you have about a Christian Watson?
So as much as I like North Dakota State, try to catch out a couple of their games every year, when he started to blow up at the Senior Bowl and the Combine, I went back, watched some of the actual tape. It's not as impressive as it kind of you think it would be on paper, and he's not as good of a route runner as some of these other prospects that we've talked about. He's unpolished in that area. And that kind of surprises me a little bit because that program, the coaching's so good that, I don't know, it just seemed like it surprised me a little bit when I saw that. And he's going up against FCS competition. I expect you to absolutely dominate, and that doesn't always happen. Drops are an issue.
Yeah.
He'll be a 23-year-old rookie, so he's on the older end of things too. And something I didn't know about until I saw it in Dane Brugler's draft guide from The Athletic, there's some knee cartilage concerns too there. So on a medical side, that's something the teams will definitely investigate.
For sure. And another thing, being 6'5", like you would like to see him add a little bit more weight to fill out that frame, but he does check a lot of the boxes that the Bears are looking for. If you want a guy that is going to provide that kick return experience, can also be a deep play threat, and also can take an end around for 65-plus yards, like Christian Watson is your guy to potentially do that. But make sure you check out the next video, and we'll be breaking down our next wide receiver prospect.